New tonight, the body snatcher accused of illegally selling body parts from a Detroit location held a going out of business sale.
People who had business dealings with this man telling Action News the same freezers he used to store arms, legs, and even heads were sold. Jeff Vaughn joins us tonight with the exclusive details on this one. Sounds crazy, Jeff.
Yeah, those electric freezers selling for just $50. Those smaller igloo coolers, sources tell me, selling for $10 a piece. And there were dozens of them sold. A Grosse Pointe Park man at the center of an FBI investigation for selling bodies in the black market had a yard sale. We knocked on the Grosse Pointe Park home of Arthur Rathburn tonight. No one was home to answer questions raised in yet another body parts raid. Rathburn worked out of this warehouse on the city's east side. The FBI raiding the business called International Biological in December 2013. Sources telling Action News the body parts of more than 1,000 people removed. Our Jim Kurtzner breaking the story then and again today as federal investigators raid a so-called body donation business in suburban Chicago with ties to Detroit. It's believed Rathburn purchased bodies for as much as $5,000 and then cut them up to sell on the black market. Arms for $750, heads for $500. The feds documented one body donated in Chicago. Its head, legs, and shoulder found in Detroit. As sick as that sounds, it gets even more grim. Family members of the loved ones whose bodies were donated were told that they would never end up desecrated, cut up, and found stored at a shabby warehouse in Detroit.
That's an abomination to me. I mean, that's a violation of something sacred in people's emotions.
His daughter's body donated a month ago to a Chicago lab operated by Don Green and son Don Green Jr. Also tied to Detroit, a Phoenix lab. Paperwork found during the gruesome raid at Rathburn's business led to a raid and collection of body parts in Phoenix in January 2014. Rathburn's mortuary license was pulled in February 2014. And now it seems after the FBI raid and all the body parts gone, well, sources say that's when Rathburn started asking nearby businesses along the industrial park on Grinnell Street in Detroit to keep his coolers and freezers for him, eventually clearing them out and selling them at a deep discount from his business before closing up for good just a few weeks ago. And the concern tonight for anyone who bought those freezers and coolers is disease. I took a look at that affidavit from the Chicago raid, and the FBI believes that some of those body parts, again, these are body parts, were infected with diseases like HIV, MRSA, and hepatitis. So where is Rathburn tonight? Well, sources tell us that he has moved up north, where he is working to develop genetically engineered trophy deer to be hunted on his 1,000-acre farm. Live at Grosse Pointe Park tonight, Jeff Vaughn, 7 Action News.
Jeff, any idea where those freezers are? Are they going to be able to track them down, or is it just, oh well?
Well, I guess you could kind of go to that neighborhood where this lab was, because it seems a lot of it was sold by foot traffic, and it's a busy street right near City Airport. And so I talked to some of those sources tonight that work around that area, and they said that basically these freezers were taken out to the street with a big sign saying for sale. So anybody could have came by and picked those up and bought them, but they believe that mostly it was from people in that neighborhood. But tracking them down, I don't know how you can do that.
Right about that. All right, thanks, Jeff.
That is a gruesome story. Thank you, Jeff. And